I'm going to play devil's advocate and go for loops here as well, obviously. It depends on how well ABH plays onto this Yang Jian, right? Because obviously if you're looking at the side of Nova Esports, there's a lot of backline that you need to take down, right? And if you've got that Yang Jian, he's going to be your guy that you're going to be spearheading into the enemy team. But it all depends on how Loops plays this one, because they have to get past a Duan Belligerence, and they also have to get through Byron here, the Spark Mace. Obviously that Flash, Storm, Strike, Engage is very frightful for the side of Nova Esports.
Now, Freaks will be the anchor that Loops need in that late game department here. But boys, this will be game number 2 between Loops on the blue side and Nova Esports towards the red. The stage is yours. Please, take it away.
Thank you so much, Saki. As we go into game number 2, Loops right now, this is an interesting draft. We don't really see this combination all the time. I think, again, you were pointing it out, Saki, before you take off, is the fact that Foots is actually kind of the guy, right? If he's able to kind of get those controls, the repositioning, it could be a tough time.
Oh, absolutely. A huge tough time here as well. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like it could be the pickups of ABH, like I've just recently said. That could be the calling point here for the side of Loops Esports, but they have to get to level 4 before they get to that point.
Yeah, they're going to have to, I mean, level 4 will be key, but, you know, it's all about making those plays before it actually happens, you know, because like Waypit right now, I mean, he has so many different options with that Celestial Melody. This is a really synergized draft.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you see like a Dune and Byron combo here, the front line, the potential is huge, right? Like, you are able to kind of just like self-sustain yourself with obviously the Gal's Benediction for the side of CY on the Dune, and then obviously with Byron's ultimate as well. That's going to give you a lot of sustain. So in terms of healing, you can imagine that Waypit's going to be centering those pools, those odes around Moochie and Wendy.
Yeah, and I mean, they need to kind of stop that healing. I mean, the sustain is real, right? I mean, the Loop side, yeah, you have a little bit in terms of like the Yuan from 1, so, but it's not definitely as much. Nova Esports, if those fights go long and drawn out, you might have a tough time.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the likes of the Junk Bay. Mano Fraser, he has to leap out, use the Leaping Saver to save himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best one. I mean, you got to be selfish at times, right? When you're getting, you know, when emergencies happen on plane, you got to save yourself before you save your passengers and all that, right? Especially with the mask and all that. I learned that for the first time flying here to the Philippines.
Did they not tell you on any of the flight? Like,
no, they never told me that.
Every man for themselves.
Yeah, I was fighting everyone because I was like, okay, every man for himself? Okay, I'm going to survive this one.
It's like a battle royale.
Last man standing wins. That's usually how it works in terms of any sorts of accidents. But one, dodging most of that with that Unending Sorrow.
Yes, exactly. The Unending Sorrow there is going to be kind of the key vocal point here onto one of the team fights. Just kind of getting rid of a lot of that damage, especially from the Ganon Mo, right? Like, you're able to get rid of the damage, but also do a little bit of healing as well.
But look at how Nova Esports being aggressive, taking away the blue buff, you know, right there by CY, you know, using the smite for good measure as well. ABH is on the bottom, falling a little bit behind, but Nova Esports has done a great job understanding that, hey, we're going to get CY going.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get going on something like the Dune, right? Like, obviously, getting to level 4 is going to be the best point for him, especially in any game. In terms of itemization, I mean, you're probably going to be looking at sort of like anti-heal here for obviously the likes of the Q1, but then also maybe potentially getting that Eye of the Phoenix, right, for your own HP regen on the Dune.
Yeah, you definitely need to work around that. It looks like they've got Juan locked in. They're fighting, but Juan is not scared. He's got the Storm Strike on to 1. The Unending Sorrow with that Force Field Suppression negating most of it. He's got the shield, and Juan's like, come at me, bro.
I mean, that just pays dividends to Byron, right? Byron is self-sustained.
Oh, the Unending Sorrow. Oh my gosh, the Stampede, the Infinite Vastness, and Mono Fraser with an unbridled outburst that looked kind of like mine.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of aimed at the bush hoping that somebody was going to be there, but nobody was there, not even a mouse, unfortunately, for the side of Loops. I mean, that's going to be detrimental. Ultimate being burnt out before this 4-minute mark.
Yeah, huge, right? I mean, that cooldown is so long, and the fact that he doesn't have it at this point, and now Vento has to play a little bit more scared because you never know when they go in. That could have been a big deterrence, but now Loops with 3 members of the top lane cannot deal with this Schwan.
No, Schwan, I mean, I feel like Schwan probably could take them 3v1. I mean, after that corporal punishment and the locked end of the stages might, but now missing the wind slash, we see that Juan's able to get out alive.
Yeah, he just dodges that one. CY a little off the mark, but the biggest thing, hey, we're gonna take the mid T1 as well as the Azure Golem.
That's a good trade though, right? Like literally just saying like, hey guys, like, Yeah, you've missed the Wind Slash, but we've got your Azure Golem, we've got your T1 into the mid lane. Nova looking very aggressive into this game number 2.
I mean, not scared. I mean, they're even going to go aggressive. The Unruly Blade, the Wind Slash, this one will connect, but Mono Frizer gets picked off with Wendy's Reforged Blades, and they're going to continue on. Another great Wind Slash, but ABH Heaven and Earth mode just barely enough to keep him alive.
Yeah, I mean, what? Nova at the T3 at almost 5 minutes, Hola?
Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
Vento has to flash over the wall. The T3 mid is looking to go in. Juan trying to go into one. He's in a bad spot, but he's just going to be grouped up with the rest of them. And they take down Freaks, and Nova Esports looking to take this game down. It's only 5 minutes. This might be the fastest one. The other one was 8 minutes and 20 seconds, but Nova Esports might be looking to go even faster.
I mean, I know HOK got recently the Guinness World Records, but I mean, looks like Nova's looking to try and set something else as well, right? They want their own paper.
Yeah, they want everything. I mean, the only thing is that they didn't have any minions, so they couldn't continue on with that. But just going straight down mid at the 5-minute mark, Nova Esports looking like a freight train.
Completely forgetting the neutral objectives as well, right? There's like, you know what? Forget Tyrant, forget the Overlord. We're going to go for the full mid lane. We're going to completely wipe you out there. So one has no place to go.
Yeah, this is one of those moments when you're like in a fight and for a guy throws out an uppercut, knocks you down in the first round. You're like, whoa, what just happened? He gets back up and Loops has to somehow recover.
I think you need to tell me the rest of that story off the stream because that sounds very personal and from experience. But Schwan here, tore together. Schwan and Freaks are good friends, and they both went to tour together in China to appreciate the culture of Honor of Kings. Now, they must face each other in order to advance further into the KIC. We talk about the power of friendship, but when you got to fight against your friends, that's another story.
Yeah, actually between all of the teams, the players, everybody's so friendly, right? At the end of the day, yes, it's a bit of a rivalry, but it's all about Honor of Kings.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing as well, right? Like, it's been here since Season 1 Invitational, and they've seen it all go through here. You start to see that they are becoming more like a family, right? All the players.
Yeah, and they're getting much closer, right? And that's the best part about all of this is the fact that, like, we're all family at the end of the day. Yes, we're looking to and vying for that prize pool, but it's all about winning in this one, but also ensuring that you're doing it in style and not really, the trash talk isn't real, but they have to say just might onto it, but they find Juan, that's going to be a big win. The Unbridled Outburst, they find him, but Freaks is going to be traded away, and now without that mid T3, it looks like Nova Esports continue to march it down. They find Mono Frizer, and the Ferali form, the Wind Slash is going to be on it too. CY doing some work, and the double kill on him, and now Nova Esports looking to just end this game, but with the backdoor protection, it's going to be a matter of time. The sprites are there, but they don't have any minions to continue on.
Yeah, those sprites are a little deviant, man. Like, I hate them in games. Like, they pop down, they're just there, they're taking all the trades and stuff like that. It's just like, get out my lane. I've already got 10 minions coming through already. I don't need another few furry things coming at me. But no, Nova Esports opening the space a little bit more clearer. Yeah,
the Wind Slash is going to be a little off the mark. Freaks trying to deal with the minions. The super minions are going to be there, but now CY just tanking and just being this powerhouse up in the front. The Wind Slash is going to go wide on the Mono Frizer. The Crystal is still there, and CY might have stuck around and found out he's going to be picked off.
Yes, SUFO is the main of Loops here. They stuck around and found out this one. But no, let's have a look. Again, Loops still being able to defend that one. Defending the Crystal. 8 minutes almost, and 2 higher ground turrets gone. 2 brutal assaults on that Crystal. Nova is looking scary, man.
Yeah, looking very scary at this point. I mean, it's 8 minutes in, and you're thinking, okay, we got, we have 2 kills to our name.
Yeah.
We killed CY, who had to actually, the Crystal had to contribute to that kill, and they were doing everything that they could, but Nova Esports looking very strong at this stage.
Yeah, Loops needs that 6v5 against Nova in this game number 2, right? Like, they definitely need a little bit of a helping hand here, but can they open up the base of Nova is obviously only time can tell. They have the minions in top side of the map here as well. But now it's Schwan just making that final effort to be like, you know what? We want you with no turrets.
Yeah, 6'5", or are we talking 6'7"?
Oh, I thought you were a bit too old for that one, Hauler.
I don't even know what it means. I just did it.
You just did it.
But now it's not cool anymore, right?
No, you killed the whole movement.
Single-handedly. Nova Esports now looking to just kind of go into finding one. He's going to dodge the Wind Slash with that on Anisaro. Now they make their way to the bottom lane. CY still up in front. So difficult to deal with.
Very difficult here. Is obviously just trying to drive the way out of the Crystal. Loops trying to give their best effort right now. Mono Frizer does have the Unbridled Outburst. He really wants to use this to try and hold off another Crystal assault.
Yeah, no minions though. This is going to be a bit of a problem. It's going to be slow rolling again. They have to wait, and that's got to be a little frustrating for Nova, who are looking to end this game, but without those minions, they need to take their time.
Patience is a virtue, right? Like, that's something that I don't have, and I'm not going to be the hypocrite to say to Nova, yeah, you got to be patient, because they clearly want this one at an aggressive end here. But to Loops' respect here, they are literally defending with their entire life.
Yeah, I mean, they have to throw everything. Maybe get some sort of pick off. They need to be aggressive. And Loops are on the prowl, but Nova Esports, you know, they know. They know what's going to happen. They know as long as they don't get caught out, they're going to be fine.
Exactly. As long as they don't get caught out. But I think it's the only reason they haven't been caught out is the fact that just the minion waves haven't been quite been through at the same time. But you can see here Nova's attempt to try and get them all simulated at the same time, but it's going to be at the help of Greeks here, top side of the map, and as well as the one into the mid lane. But they are going to lose this Shadow Tyrant here as well, which is going to make this 10 times harder for the side of Loops to defend.
Yeah, 10 times harder for sure. I mean, CY with a 2-level advantage over ABH, who really has not really, you know, unleashed the power of the Yangjian, but now Mono Fries are looking to go in for this one, and the Wind Slash will actually connect onto one who has to dodge that one. The Unruly Blade, he chases on forward, does get the connection onto him, but he's gonna just get the tip of him with the Flaming Palm is gonna be on point. Muchi's looking to go for the Infinite Fastest. He wants to go aggressive. He's gonna sidestep it onto the left. CY though is still up in front, and now they go for the Wind Slash onto 2, and they get the connection onto Vento, and this is looking to be very bad for Loops. Juan is still doing some serious work. It looks like they're gonna get the ace, and Nova Esports will take game 2 in a hurry.
Oh, in a hurry. They had somewhere to be with that game number 2, right? I mean, they were at the Crystal pre-8 minutes. It was scary for the side of the Loops, but they